Hey, cozy friends! As you can see, we have a visitor here today, Angie, the Cozy Girl's assistant, and more closely known as my sister. Angie, so she's going to be filling in for Jackie today. Jackie's a little bit busy, so she said, you and Angie, you guys do it. I wanted to ask you, how does it feel being the assistant now to the podcast?
I didn't even know I was an assistant until I saw the YouTube video that they posted, and they showed a clip of me and it said the Cozy Girl's assistant.
But what do you think though, honestly?
I mean, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's definitely fun seeing them record, get ready, brainstorm ideas. I've definitely been there since day one. I've been a listener since day one, so It's been nice.
Yeah. Do you like our podcast? Like, honestly?
Yeah. I think it's fun.
Really?
It's fun to listen to. Mainly when I'm not doing anything, just sitting, eating or something, I play the podcast.
Okay.
Especially the videos. The videos are
really
nice.
Okay. Let us know if you guys like the videos more or just the audio. Let me know which one.
Let us know if we sound alike too.
Yeah, that's so true because we're sisters. She's my younger sister by 5 years. But all of me and my sisters, me and our sisters, we all kind of sound the same, they say, over the phone or in person.
Yeah.
They're starting to also say that we look alike too, as we're all getting kind of older, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Let us know.
Yeah.
But
I've been told we have monotone voices.
Mm-hmm. Monotone, but at the same time girly. It's kind of weird. It's the weirdest combination.
It is.
But we've been getting that ever since we were younger too. I remember when old boyfriends would call our older sisters, and we would pick up the house phone and we would be like, hello, and they'd be like, hey, thinking that it was their girlfriends, and we're like, you got the wrong girl. It's not me. It's not
let me pass you to my sister.
Yeah,
hold on,
basically.
This is weird.
Yeah. So I think today we wanted to talk about sisterhood. And I think that Jackie would also enjoy this topic because she is the only child, and she's always telling me that I wish I had siblings or sisters. How is that like? She has so many questions about it.
That's true.
So yeah, I guess, how does it feel having 3 older sisters and you're the baby?
It's crazy.
It's chaotic.
It's been a crazy life.
No.
I think it's nice, having that sisterly support 24/7 basically.
Yeah, it's the village of it all, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I get a lot of good advice, good stories
Experiences.
And stories. I feel like I'm the more annoying in the sense that I like to call my sisters a lot and see how they're doing.
No, I feel like I'm the annoying one.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah, but I think I'm always trying to see what they're doing. I always ask them how their weekend's gonna go, things like that. See if I can be involved.
Well, it's because you're by yourself now at my parents' house.
Yeah,
you're a lonely duckling now. And we're married. All the older sisters. There's three. You have 3 older sisters. I have 2. So we're all married. We have our lives going. But yeah, we definitely always try and always keep her in mind. We're always talking to each other. We have family chats. We text each other. We try to make plans to see each other. So it's really fun. Yeah, we try to make the most of it for sure. Right now, I feel like as adults, we can fully enjoy every aspect of it. But I think growing up, it was a little rocky. It was a little rough.
For sure, yeah. No one played with me. I was kidding. No one wanted to play with me.
Girl, no one wanted to play with me. You wanted to play with me, but I didn't want to play with you.
Yeah, she was already older.
Yeah.
She was too cool to play.
Yeah. I wanted to play, like...
She wanted to skateboard
And you wanted to, like...
be on YouTube once it was hitting... or MySpace.
And you wanted to play with baby dolls or something.
No, not dolls. I wanted to play with my Fisher Price dolls and my Polly Pockets. Oh, that's what I wanted to play with.
Dude, I loved Polly Pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when they first came out. Like, I don't know what's about them, but it was like a little world. And I just remember, like, just envisioning myself and, like, it was this weird thing. Whoever created Polly Pockets, like...
Thank you.
Yeah, you really hit the nail right there. So, but yeah, no, yeah, my two older sisters were more into, like, you know, boy bands, like NSYNC, B2K, and at that point...
Bow Wow.
Little Bow Wow. Yeah, little. Just kidding. Little Bow Wow. Which, don't get me wrong, like, I enjoyed it too, but I wasn't at that age where I can fully, like, appreciate it until I grew up later on. Mm-hmm. And that was that weird stage where they were teenagers already, I was a little girl, and you were a baby, basically. So, yeah, it was the, like, weird age gaps, basically. But like I said, now that we're all grown up, you know, you're literally gonna be 25 this year. Oh my gosh. Dude, you know, I remember when I was like 10 or like something like 10 and you were like 4 or 5. And I remember looking at you like a little toddler and being like, I can't wait to see, like, who she's going to grow up into. Like, her face, like, how you're going to be, your personality, everything. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't even about, like, I wasn't even thinking about myself, like, oh, how am I going to be like when I grow up? I wanted to see how
you were curious about
I wanted to see you growing up. Yeah, and now I'm seeing you literally turn into a whole woman. Yeah. How does it feel like to, like, enter into that Senora vibe, Senora era? No, I feel like you're gonna be Senora if you ever get married. How about how does it feel like being in that señorita like world now?
I think it's fun. I don't realize I'm in it. I feel like when I'm living day to day, it's more just day to day. I don't feel like, yeah, I'm gonna go party, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends, things like that. I'm just like, all right, now what? I'm like, what am I gonna do?
You're still...
I'm still figuring out my adulthood.
Well,
it's different.
I think that's, like, literally what that is, though, is that, like, early 20s era is just figuring out... You're building out your life. You're mapping it out, basically.
I feel like I'm still, like, mentally, like a teenager almost. Like, I feel like also now that I'm older and I have, like, money and stuff like that, not even, but like to actually like go out and do stuff, I feel like that's more funner to do that than when I was a teenager. We couldn't really go out. We would just hang out at our houses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Me and my friends.
Yeah, that's true. And you...
It is different.
Yeah, you're doing really great, like, holding on to your friends, too. Like, shout out to Angie's besties. They're so cute. Like, they're literally just, like, the same vibe as you, basically. But yeah, there's a whole little group out there of, like, early 20s girls. And yeah, I think it's just being there to support each other, basically. And then, like you said, like, if you guys need help, you know, we're here, too. For the ones that we lived through that already, basically. I for sure always feel like I have to be protective. And I feel like I'm wanting to be more, like, laid back about that now.
Really?
I'm wanting to. The desire is there. But...
I feel like we have, like, an inside joke that Carolyn's always, like, the mom. Like, a mama bear.
Yeah.
Mom mode. Like, 24/7.
Mom vibes. Yeah. But I'm trying to, like, low-key not do that anymore because it takes a lot of energy to do that. I'm, like... always worrying, always like you know, it's a lot of brain power, you know, and I want to be more laid back, but like at the same time, I'm always like semi reminding people like I'm here if you need me, you know. So
that's nice.
Yeah. Do you feel like I've ever really truly helped you in situations though?
Yeah, like every day, every time we talk.
Really?
Literally.
Every day, really? Wow. Honestly, no, like, yeah.
We talk every day.
We talk every single day. Out of all the sisters, we talk every single day, like for a fact. Like,
we were sharing the same room before she moved out.
That's so true. I forgot. So, why did I forget about that?
I didn't. I was gonna.
Dude, I totally forgot that we shared a room growing up. No wonder we have a special bond. Because I was like, why are we so close? I'm like, maybe it's because we're like the two youngest ones, but we freaking lived with each other like growing up.
It was like college. Like she was my roommate.
Dude, do you remember like you hated because I had dibs on, like, how to decorate the room.
This girl had a green apple paint on the wall, and she had, like, black curtains, and I only had, like, a sliver of the room.
Yeah, sorry about that. But
I mean, we both had... Our room was pretty small.
So. Yeah, it was hecka small.
But she had her big old dresser, too, and she took over the main closet, so all my clothes were in the garage.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
But the garage had a whole closet, though, so come on now.
In the beginning, it didn't. Until my dad installed it.
Oh, that's true.
All my clothes were on the couch, and my mom would get mad.
I remember in the beginning it didn't. That's funny. I'm sorry. No, but I remember you always complained about the freaking paint. Because you would call it booger green, like snot-nosed green. Because I had a vision. And if you guys are like millennials,
I think
like I'm a 94 baby, okay? So stay with me, okay?
It was very like early 2000s kind of.
It was the color palette. I had a vision. It was green, like candy apple green, light pink, white, and black with some like patterns in there, like with all those colors basically. Like I liked a good zebra print too in high school.
That's true.
Yeah, so and so I remember you always complaining about that color, but I think honestly though, I don't feel bad about it still, because I don't feel bad about it because I literally
had no say.
Okay, but now you have all the say in the world, even like with the whole house too, basically, because no one's there, and my mom actually asks you for like decorating advice. So, yeah, you.
I feel like I could have had a say though back then.
Yeah, like, that's true. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
I mean, I lived there. I wasn't super like complaining.
You were living with me. That's how I saw it. Apparently back then.
I was grateful to have my own bed. I was kidding.
Dang. No, yeah. I remember you used to have a lizard too underneath your bed.
Don't say that.
Dude, I remember.
Okay, we do have a lot of lizards in our front yard. And I just thought, my mom hates pets. I was like, how am I going to keep this pet lizard here if my mom already hates the pets? So I was like, you know what? Let me get a little Tupperware. Let me put him in there with some pieces of grass and a piece of ham.
A rock.
And
some dirt.
He can live under my bed and we'll be the best buddies ever. And that didn't work out.
Why didn't it work out, though?
I think he died.
He did, huh? And I think I told you too. I was like, Angie, no. I was like, no, he needs to be outside. This isn't gonna work out. You literally have him in a bin, like a clear acrylic bin, with a couple strands, like you said, of literal like grass strands,
like, literally pieces.
And and my mom was like, no. Like, actually, I don't even think you had told my mom.
No.
And you told me keep it a secret, I think. And then
keep it on the legal.
And then it died. And then I think she noticed only after the fact, and she was like pretty mad at you. Like, Angie, what the heck? Why would you do that? You can't keep stuff like that under the bed. What's wrong with you? But do you remember anything cringy that I did living with you?
I feel like it wasn't cringy because I was young and whatever she did that was like cringy and fun, I liked it too. But she would like film funny videos in our room a lot, like of her just like singing along to a song and stuff. And she would be like, record me. I'm like, okay.
Not that still
it was
happening.
Fun. Yeah. It was fun though. I didn't have, I think, any like bad moments sharing a room with Carolyn.
Okay.
She did snore a lot.
Really?
I don't want to say.
Well, the sleep apnea of it all, like, I literally just started using a CPAP machine this year. Like, dang.
And I would get mad once she started, like, high school, because she did independent studies, kind of like homeschool. I remember I'd be so mad at you, because I literally had to wake up at, like, 7 in the morning, and she had to go into school, like, at 12.
Oh,
and I'd be so
yeah.
mad. I'm like, she better
gosh.
appreciate, like, sleeping right now, because I wish I was sleeping. And you looked always so,
You unlocked a memory in my head, because I would stay up and do homework sometimes, too, because I wasn't sleepy or anything. And you were like, I need to go to sleep. And you were just like, I remember you, like, always covering your head, like, to, you know, not block out the light or whatever. And I would stay up, listen to music, like, do my songwriting, like, just everything, yeah. Sorry, Angie. No wonder you are the way that you are.
Yeah.
It's hilarious, but
I'm not gonna lie, I did get sad when she moved out.
oh,
It was sad, yeah. I think I cried for like 2 days and then I stopped.
Really?
I was
just
like,
needed
actually,
2 days. You're like, actually, I should be celebrating right now.
I'm like, all right, done crying. Let me see how I'm gonna paint my room now. My green room.
You're like, wipe. All right, let's go to Home Depot and hit the paint swatch section. That's funny. No, yeah, I hecka missed my family too when I first moved out and like I got married and moved out. My mom was crying before I even got married when I was still living there. Like,
Really?
yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, because me and her, we were doing some wedding planning in the kitchen together one night. I think she was helping me with like the songs that I wanted to choose for like mother, son, and father-daughter dances. And when she was like, when we were looking it up and stuff, like, I guess it just like really sunk into her and she started crying. And I'm like, Mom. And she was like, I'm gonna miss you. And I was like, oh my gosh. Like, not me not crying though. Like, I'm not a crier.
I'm out of here.
No, like, I feel really touched, but, like, I don't cry. Does anyone else like that?
It's hard for me to cry, too. I'm surprised I cried when she left. Like, I should have been excited, but I got a little emo about that.
Yeah. No, because, that makes sense, though. I think it just depends, honestly, what hits your heartstrings, you know? Then you'll cry. Yeah, it's crazy. But, yeah, for Jackie, though, do you feel like she missed out in life by not having a sibling?
Immediately, no. I don't think so.
No.
I mean, there's always family, too.
Yeah, she said that
fill that void.
She said that she had cousins, yeah, so, and then I tell her, too, that we practically, like, adopted her, like, as one of our, like, extended sisters, basically, so. Yeah. We have enough sister energy, like, pent up to just share it, so, because we're, like, a little tribe, like, you know, sisters, so, there's 4 of us, yeah, we have enough. When we all come together, it's hilarious, too. Yeah. Because, like, obviously we all grew up together. We all have the same, like, stories and funny stuff to share. But, like, at the same time, I want to say that we're, like, pretty funny people, too.
I would say so. Tell me why, literally, the last time we got together, everyone kept making fun of me. Like, there's never a time that no one makes fun of me or no one... It's just always there. Like, it's always gonna be there. Even if we grow older, we're still gonna make fun of each other. We're still gonna yell at each other over stupid things. Yeah. It's just the family, the sister.
Yeah, it's fun though. Yeah, so I think sisters too is like I have always like imagined or like tried to envision or see like how it would be like maybe to have brothers instead of sisters also. Like I feel like sometimes I feel like maybe I missed out, and I remember
That's true.
I periodically remind you about this, but I remember when you were born, I was like 5 or 6, and my dad was like, "Oh, let's go to the other girls." He was like, "Let's all go. We're gonna your mom had the baby already. Let's go to the hospital and go see it." And I remember asking my dad, "Is it a girl or a boy?" Like right when we arrived to the hospital parking lot, and I was hoping so much that it would be a boy because I was like, I'll tell you why. So he said it's a girl, and I was like, no, we have so many girls already. Like I wanted to experience like I guess that testosterone in the house or something. I guess, but
I don't think we needed it.
I think it's a unique thing that we have, you know. So I'll give it that, but yeah, sometimes I do wish. But now we have our
brother-in-laws.
We have brother-in-laws, and then also like I feel like I got to experience that a little bit with our nephew. Yeah, Gio. Our nephew Gio. One of our older sisters had
Bubby Wuppies.
Yeah, we call him Bubby. What else do we call him? Because his name is Giovanni, so we call him Gio.
Bubbies. I used to call him ciabatta. I don't know why. Like ciabatta bread.
Because it's like Gia, the Gia sound. I call him, we sometimes call him GB Baby. GBs. Like, as you can tell, like, we're just soaking it up, being like tias now. We're in our tia era. And also, like, just, yeah, like I said, like, he's kind of filling in that void of, like, I've always wanted to experience a little brother, you know? So, yeah.
I feel like I treat him more like a little brother than like a tia.
Yeah, I think he sees you like an older sister.
He doesn't call me tia. He calls me Angie. He's just like, Angie. But he calls you and Carla tia. I'm like...
I didn't notice that. Oh my god.
I feel like... I don't know if I'm not gonna like tell him or correct him. I feel like I'm just gonna leave it like that. Because I think it's still cute.
I think it's gonna come out from him though. When he's old enough, he's gonna be like, "That's my auntie." Like, yeah, that's my tia.
But he doesn't need to call me tia. I feel like I'm fine if he just called me Angie.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. Basically, how you were talking about like earlier, how you were like, no one wanted to play with me. I felt like no one wanted to play with me also, but like, I mean, the people that
you wanted to
do. Right. The people that I wanted to play with. That's how I felt like. I felt like super middle child syndrome, basically. Even, it took me a while to grow out of that. And
I feel like I can't even imagine being a middle child.
It is a whole thing. It's a whole thing because I remember kind of being in the background always. Like, being in my own world. And that's why I, like, delve into, like, a lot of... I was fixated on stuff like guitar and like, singing and all that because it was, like, my own world. Because I thought of you as way too young, and my older sisters wanted nothing to do with me. Like, they hate when I say that, but, like, it kind of is, like, true. They're like, no, I'm sorry. Like, now they're all, like, apologetic about it and stuff, which is fine, but... It is what it is, you know? Like, stuff happens, you know?
I think I remember one time we were actually all, like, playing together. And
there were still days where we would play together.
But it wasn't, like, my Polly Pockets. We were playing 21 with coins.
21, yeah. It's like, okay.
No, and sometimes I'd play, like, Moncala with Myra. Things like that.
The one thing that we always did enjoy together, like, when we were all younger, was the trampoline.
That's true. Yeah. The trampoline. That brought us together. After a bad day, just jump it out.
Jump it out, yeah. So, I definitely had middle child syndrome. And it took a while for me to grow out of it because I always felt like I was in the background, And not this being a therapy session. How do you feel about that? And I felt as I was getting older, and I wanted to I wanted to express my thoughts so much, and even up until more recently, not too recent, but in recent years, my older sisters caught me kind of being like tone your voice down, you're too loud. Sometimes I would be too loud because I was trying so hard to vocalize my opinion or my thoughts, and my sister would straight up catch me and be like, whoa, bring your voice down to here, and I'm like, but you guys don't listen to me. And so I kept trying to share that with them, and now I think things have gotten better. This is so embarrassing to be honest with you, but it is. It's what
part of the sisterhood.
It's part of what happens, and now my sisters are more we all kind of take turns more with hearing each other out.
I feel like you guys still talk over me. It takes me a while to. I'm like, okay, guys, come on, guys, someone listen to me.
I like hearing you out, but it's just that's what it comes with. Is that big family, and
everyone's trying to talk, and it's hard.
We're very expressional people, I guess. So, but I'll keep that in mind for in the future. I'll be like, everyone shut up. Angie has something to say.
I feel like you shouldn't do that, because then I'd be like, wait, what was I gonna say?
It's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you have any advice for those that are listening right now that are like, man, I lightweight hate my sibling, we don't get along, what do you think they should do?
Definite. I mean, that's kind of hard to talk about because who knows their situation and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
But I don't know, just hash out your problems.
Nip it in the bud.
Yeah, just
whatever is bothering you. There's always that one thing that you're like, this is why it's not working out. Just nip it in the bud.
I think that's better.
Yeah. In a nice way. Just be like, you know what? Kind of bothers me when you do this. Or when you say that. When you call me this. Or when you... Yeah. Things like that. And I think if the other person...
Or just don't... next time don't call me that. I didn't like it. Or something like that.
Yeah.
That's how I'd say it.
Yeah.
Carolyn.
Are you gonna say something? Here, I think I know which one you're gonna say.
What?
Pancake butt?
No! No!
They used to call me pancake butt because I wasn't blessed back there. And they would make fun of me, my older sisters. What? And they would tell you, because you were younger, they would be like, Angie, say pancake butt. And you'd be like, pancake butt. And then they would start laughing, and I was like, yeah. Anyway,
no,
sorry.
Not pancake butt. I was gonna say how Carolyn hits me a lot.
not this big abuse. A cry for help. Oh my gosh.
No, she does hit me a lot, but playfully.
It's like knee slapping.
She's
but I do it to her.
But she does it hard.
Or
she
has
I hate that. I don't like that.
Okay. No.
I do hate that a lot. Sometimes she even grabs my neck. You do.
How?
I'm not even gonna do it. But she sometimes.
Oh, like this?
Yes.
Oh.
I hate that.
But I do it gently. I just kind of lock it. I don't actually grasp.
You don't need a brother if you have a Carolyn.
Yeah.
She's pretty aggressive. But that's something I don't like, but I've told her before and she still does it, and I've just accepted it.
I don't do it as much anymore, though. Have you noticed that?
You're mindful of it?
Yeah, I try to, but I can't help it.
She's been doing
things.
She's been doing it.
But you kind of set yourself up for it sometimes too, because you'll be saying some stupid stuff on purpose, and then I just go, and then I go, Literally just like that. I don't like freaking go hardcore on it. Of course not. But it's just a little annoyance, I guess, that I do. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, so sorry the audio just like kind of cut off and everything. But okay, so you were saying that you didn't like that I do that. And I'm going to try to be more mindful about it, okay?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm scared of her hand.
No, I mean, I think it's definitely a love thing. Like,
for sure.
It's not coming out of like hatred or like anything like that. Like, yeah.
Sure.
yeah, sure. But yeah, so going back to like the wait, you brought that up in the part when we're like where we're like people should nip it in the bud. So you're confronting me right now about it basically in front of everyone. Thing.
I've told you before. That's the thing. I'm
I
saying
guess.
my experience of nipping it in the butt, sticking it to the man.
Oh my gosh, no, yeah, and I think that's another thing is like finding things that you share in common with your siblings. That will make your relationship.
There has to be something in common.
Yeah,
like y'all grew up together.
Yeah, for sure. Like, Andrew just referenced School of Rock, and we both love that movie, and Jack Black. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love Jack Black.
I love Jack Black, too.
Mm-hmm. I love his work in the Super Mario movie also.
Yeah.
With Princess Peach. Mm-hmm. What is it?
He was Bowser.
Bowser. Fake
Bowser. Dang it.
No, yeah.
Hey, I would bring out Jack Black for my Coachella set. Imagine.
Hecka random.
Anyways.
Oh, I just imagined it.
He has come out with the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah. Oh, that's another person that needs to be in Coachella.
The Jonas? That's true. They're really good. So,
the reason why we're talking about Coachella right now is because it's so fresh in our brain. Because like we just did the previous episode that you guys listened to. We mentioned about Coachella weekend 1. So yeah, but yeah, so that's something that we have in common too. Is like we both like music also.
Yeah.
So yeah, like Angie said, there's bound to be something. So yeah, and just being open and honest with each other too. Like and just being like if that's really what you want is like more brotherly sisterly relationship, then just like I know maybe you guys have never like really opened up like that before, but like texting it, sending it
can be hard.
Yeah, writing it down,
a letter,
just being like, you know what, like moving forward, like I would love to like grow our relationship like better, you know. Yeah, so we'll be thinking about you guys and let us know you know, if we helped you out. We would love to, you know, hear that, you know, you're doing better with your relationships, you know. That would be awesome. Yeah, so that's what this podcast is all about, is like sharing our personal experiences and like, you know, trying to connect with people. And yeah, I just love doing that, you know. Yeah. So all right, so we're gonna cut it here now. Let us know what other stuff you guys are interested, what other topics, especially now that we've promoted Angie into the assistant position.
I told them I'm the assistant to the regional manager.
Who's the regional manager though?
You and Jackie.
Yeah, we're both regional. We're the CEOs and everything. But thank you guys so much for listening and for sharing your love, and follow, like, share, become a part of the Cozy Girls family, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.